to disrupt the Olympic torch relay on its only North American stop, and in short, they succeeded. So many protesters showed up in San Francisco today that organizers cut the relay short. Not only that, but the route was changed last minute too, and the closing ceremony canceled. So in all the logistical confusion, did anyone even get to see the torch? The CBC's Chris Brown was tracking the torch today and the protests. Chris.
Peter, there were massive crowds here in San Francisco to both cheer and jeer the Olympic torch, but organizers of the relay surprised them all. The Olympic torch arrived on cue on the city's waterfront as chaotic scenes unfolded along its planned route. Tens of thousands lined the streets with a vigorous, vocal showing by both China's opponents and its supporters waving the Chinese flag, but most never got to see the flame. It and the runners were bussed around the crowds and took part in a drastically shortened run on the other side of the city's downtown, with the torch runners waving to surprised onlookers on near empty streets.
Because they've taken it on some ridiculous route.
Protesters tried to regroup quickly, but in the end, only a handful actually caught up with the torch. Still, for tens of thousands who came out to champion a political cause, the day was not in vain. All this week in San Francisco, we've seen pro-Tibet supporters making their case against China in loud, noisy demonstrations. Today, for the first time, the other side countered those arguments, often face to face.
Or is the government allowed?
What's the freedom for Tibet? 50 years ago.
There was finger pointing and yelling, even a mocked-up scene of a Chinese tank taking on Tibetans. But with a huge police presence, both sides kept their cool.
The focus is the Chinese government they've been shamed in front of the international community today here in San Francisco. They haven't been able to parade their Olympic torch through the streets with people standing and clapping.
For the other side, though, no disappointment either.
Every plan they change it, I think it's good for the torch relay. They want to make it successful. It's understandable. We understand that, and we trust the government of San Francisco.
In the end, the public ceremony to end the relay was canceled and the flame taken straight to the San Francisco International Airport. The city's mayor is already taking heat from those who say he's pandered to the Chinese government by changing the torch route to avoid any embarrassing disruptions. In any event, that's it for the torch in North America. It's already on its way to its next stop, Argentina. Peter.
All right, Chris, thanks very much. Chris Brown in San Francisco tonight.